you know, people love their frags, but now it's a wider variety of things. Throwing knife's cool because, you know, they're fast, they're effective, and they're technically infinite. You don't have infinite knives, but you can always retrieve it if you want. You have blast shield, so you can pull it down over your face, and it reduces. Put that with a riot shield, and you're a fucking tank. You just go in defensive mode, like defense somebody while he's planning or defusing. I think the rest, I don't think we're talking about.
Fair enough, fair enough. So a friend of mine wants to see a perk where you can throw yourself on a grenade and like take all the damage. What do you think?
That sounds horrible.
You guys have made it so you can really customize like your rep, basically. Like this is kind of showing how badass you are. Like what are the different elements to that, and how do you get those?
Well, the call signs is just another element of like making players famous for what they do and recognizing their play style. So like call signs, you unlock them for everything. So say you rank, every time you rank up, you're gonna get a new title for that rank. So, oh, I'm sergeant now, I can put a sergeant title. And you also have emblems, which are icons related to stuff. And then some of them are just for doing random things. So we have hundreds of them. There's hundreds and hundreds of ways to titles you can unlock, emblems you can unlock, and it's basically however you want to play the game. So say you're a knifer and all you do is run around and knife people, but you're never recognized for that, and you can never show that off. And because we get stuck in this mentality of multiplayer of the guy with the most kills is the best player, which is not the case at all in most game types. So this is ways to, make a unique identity and be famous for it, because we do call outs all the time. Like your call sign's constantly on screen. You kill somebody, it tells you who you killed. If you get killed by somebody, it shows that. If you take down a helicopter, it shows that. If you capture the flag, it shows that. If you planted a bomb, you killed the diffuser, you got a headshot, a one-shot kill, like splashes, call signs, all that stuff is about making you famous, recognizing you, so when people see you, they know what you did. And you also get accolades, so at the end of a match, you get a post report of all the stuff you did really well. So, and some of these are pro, some of these are negative. Say you spent the entire match laying down because you're a sniper. You're going to get an award for that, and it's going to show. Maybe you'll get a title, maybe you'll get an emblem. You spent the most time in one spot. You spent the most time at the lowest altitude. You only use throwing knives. Like, we're constantly recognizing you for what you do.
Do you guys play Street Fighter 4?
We do.
Are they going to get crazier than that?
There's some pretty insane ones.
Is it going to be like legendary beard and all that kind of stuff?
There's some really, really good ones.
How about the leveling? Like, have you readjusted like the way that people earn experience points? Have you tweaked values that you get? Have you like sort of excluded certain behavior patterns? I mean, how have you focused the leveling now that you've seen how people play?
The ranking has been completely revamped. Like how many points you get per kill, how many points you get for this or that. It's completely different. Plus, we reward for a lot more. You're not just rewarded for kills. You're not just rewarded for blowing up the objective. You're rewarded for everything. You take down a helicopter. You kill a guy who was just about to get a kill streak. You get a headshot. You kill the bomb diffuser. Anything you do that benefits or gets you closer to winning the match, you get rewarded for. So we recognize a lot more. Like that was a big thing in Call of Duty 4. It's like people play, they're like, oh, that's great, but I shot down the helicopter, which really helped my team, but I didn't get jack shit for it. Well, now that's not a problem anymore. You're defending the flag. You're always taking down the flag runner. So how we reward you, what we reward you for, and how much we do is completely changed. There's more of it. Like like when we did our first multiplayer video, and at the end, like I got stuck in the head with a Simtex, it blows up. There's like plus 2,500 plus, and people are like, "Oh, that's insane! Like I'm gonna rank up in a day." It's like, no, the system's completely different now.
Okay. Do you still prestige at 55, or is the cap changed there?
The cap has changed. So
Can you tell us what it is?
Yeah, I think it's level 70.
Okay.
Is what the more crafty people who actually go through the menus in the beta build will find out. But so it's a higher rank, and once you prestige, there's new elements to prestige mode, and there's stuff what we call in-game. And once you completely done everything in the game, technically that you think, there's more stuff you can unlock and stuff once you're at prestige, whatever.
So does that mean you're going to get stuff every time you prestige in terms of, I don't know, more slots or like new perks? I mean, do you unlock stuff?
We recognize that people want to be rewarded for their dedication, so we're definitely rewarding those guys who max prestige. Okay. And the game doesn't end there. There's still stuff for you to do and still stuff for you to unlock that these guys who haven't done that won't be able to access.
Are you guys still sticking to your philosophy of no achievements for multiplayer, like on the console side? Is that still going to be like a single player only thing?
I hate multiplayer achievements. Yeah.
Answers that, I guess.
Yeah, I hate boosting, and I hate stuff. I hate when players play the game for a personal objective instead of actually trying to win the game. So we try to avoid that stuff. I mean, honestly, we haven't set the achievements in stone yet, so I would never say never, but par for the course is we don't do multiplayer achievements.
How are you guys designing around or trying to prevent modded controllers, like rapid fire stuff? I know you guys have been patching the previous game, so like, did you go into this one thinking, all right, we got to shut those guys out?
Yeah, from day one, we put in a modded controller fix, a detection thing to stop them, and then and we just recently patched in the Call of Duty 4. But the way we did it in Call of Duty 4 is slightly different than what we did in Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, we're definitely addressing, you know, all the stuff that we learned from Call of Duty 4.
Any news about a beta? I mean, you guys had a pretty significant beta cycle for the last one. Are we going to get to play this before it's out? Or?
You will right now, but anybody outside this event will not. We're not doing any public beta. We're doing an internal one, and we're doing these private events, and maybe we'll do some community events later on, but no public beta.
That sound you heard was 14 bajillion hearts all breaking at the same time.
I've been trying to condition people. I've been saying there is no beta. People just tune me out. It's selective hearing. They're like, when's the beta?
They only hear what they want to hear, man. I'm sorry.
So, I mean, people have been conditioned always expecting a beta, when a beta, in all honesty, should only be used if it's going to benefit the game. So, and that's what we're doing.
You guys are feeling that confident that you don't need a beta?
Well, I mean, we're confident, but we're confident that that time could be used for further polish of the game that everybody will get to enjoy.
Since you guys are in the final stretch, what is there left to do at this point? I mean, you must be feature locked by now, but like, what's on the to-do list until ship?
We are feature locked. It's a lot of polish. It's going, getting to 0 bugs. It's going in, getting feedback for stuff later on. Like we're doing the last minute stuff of like, okay, we've QA'd the fuck out of this. Like last week, we brought in some of our community members called Map Monkeys, and we let them just go to town on multiplayer. We didn't give them any restriction. We were like, just break our game. And like they found some stuff which we were able to get in the fix before we got to cert. So it's polish all the way up to the end.
Get 50 in there a couple more times. Yeah. Curtis, I mean.
yeah, well, it's Curtis if you know him.
To his friends, right?
All right, yeah.
Now, you guys have had some pretty high-profile community members. I mean, do all these celebrities like come to you guys and just be like, "Hey, let us play this game"?
For the most part, like most of it's like really casual. Yeah. So like Curtis 50 Cent was He liked the game and he contacted us. And he's like, "Hey, I would love to come in and play it." And so we came in and we thought, "Hey, we have other people who are doing cameo voices, which are not like main actors, and he's one of those." And he thought, "Yeah, it'd be really cool." And we're like, "Yeah, that'd be cool if you do a cameo voice." Then it got reported he was the first like official voice actor that got reported. So now it's 50 Cent's Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, like he's one of many cameos that is in the multiplayer, which we will never call out. It'll never be the 50 Cent character or what. It's like, one of the guys that you just hear over battle chatter. And like, if you figure it out, that's a cool little thing, but got blown into this huge 50 Cent game.
So even if Ice-T is in the game, you're not going to tell us?
I would not tell you, but Ice-T is not in the game.
What was up with those sunglasses?
Well, what's I don't know. Yeah. I would like to know as well. Yeah.
All right. Whoever brought those in, let's find out about that. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you get back to your million interviews. I'm gonna get back to waiting in these huge ass lines to play the game. But thanks for your time, man.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, man.